Hi, welcome back to another episode of the X Podcast. I'm Brenda Rigney. I'm a business coach and I work with women entrepreneurs. I love saying that. I don't always open my podcast with these grandiose introductions either. I just believe in like jumping in and sharing information with you. And let's get right to it. So, today we're talking about how you can use micro offers to scale your business. And I think going into this new year that micro offers are going to be something that we need to be thinking about as online business owners. Gone are the days that I think people want to I think here's my real take on it is that the coaching industry is going through some really big shape shifting, and although people love to sign up for these, big packages, they're really interested in time saving techniques, saving, money saving, energy saving techniques, but they still want to be able to grow their business. They still want to be able to learn, invest, and work with great trainers, coaches, mentors that will help them get to the start line and get to the finish line sooner. So I think micro offers are going to be something I know I'm going to be investing in more in my business, and I want to share some ideas with you about those. So think about micro offers as being something that you don't necessarily need to create. You actually already have existing in your offer suite. So I always talk about your biz ecosystem or your offer suite. You already have these tools, resources, uh, modules, lessons that you've already created. You're just going to repackage them into something smaller, micro, bite size. And with that, your pricing is going to change. So you may have had this like robust, comprehensive offer before, and now you are charging five, seven, eight, 10,000, who knows, maybe up into the 15, 20,000 for it. Amazing. But I think, as I mentioned before, I think the audience is very scrupulous. They're definitely looking to see, okay, well, if I'm investing 10K, I need to get the 10K back for sure. And I'll be just very honest with you. I have invested in some coaching programs where I have not gotten money back. I really feel that I gave that coach or that organization a lot of money and I did not see a return on investment. And then others where it just kind of keeps giving, keeps giving, keeps giving. And so, yeah, like it was worthwhile. And the fact that they continually update their content, they're still always giving away free content. I will always recommend them as a great online service provider. So here are some things that I think might be great to consider for micro offers. And consider adding like a shop page to your website to make it easier for people to find this, or in your LinkedIn bio, right, on Instagram. So you could easily do a workbook in Canva or Google Docs that you've already created, right? Maybe you just need to spruce it up a little bit. Maybe you want to add a few more pages to it. Maybe it's been like a self, checklist, etc. So I scroll down, to like say recipes, or if you're a health coach, a grocery checklist. That might be something that's really helpful for people. So an easy workbook in Canva or Google Docs. And if you don't have Canva, so Canva is free unless you get Canva Pro. And the difference really between the two, free Canva versus Canva Pro, is that you can upload your brand book into the Pro version. And you may get some of their new beta testing capabilities, which are always fun to use, but you can also get free Canva. But if you already have Google Docs and you're happy just doing something in Google Docs, then just do it in Google Docs. Masterclasses are an easy way. So if you don't have a workbook and you don't want to go to the effort of creating a workbook, but you already have a previously recorded masterclass, maybe you just need to edit the introduction. Maybe you need to jump in there and say, this was a masterclass that I hosted last year. It's still relevant today. I'm just changing out the introduction. And if you're wearing a different sweater, you're wearing a different sweater. You don't need to have a lot of fancy technology for that. You can do it on Zoom or Riverside. The nice thing about Riverside is that it will already cut it up into what they call micro or magic clips that you can easily put onto social media to use to engage your audience and let them know that you've got this masterclass for sale. All then you need to do is take that recording and put it onto YouTube under unlisted. So it doesn't necessarily show up in your regular feed, but obviously it's a YouTube link and it's really easy for your subscribers or your client purchasers to be able to go and access it. So masterclass is super easy. You could do a video or a podcast series. So delivery in a playlist, drop into Voxer for 10 days, do something like that. Take audios and bundle them up. And then again, put videos onto YouTube on, on an unlisted code and put them onto a playlist. Really easy to do, and you can package that up for people. I just did that before the holidays. I did a program called the Starter Kit, which you can still access. I'll put the link into the show notes for this podcast. And all I did was I took existing podcasts that I had recorded in 2023 and 2022, added workbook elements to it. So it's like, okay, here's 12 exercises and 12 podcasts to go along with it. So if you want to do, you can just do the workbook if you want. You can listen to the podcast. You can do the podcast and the workbook sheet. Choice is yours. Okay, fourth idea that you could use as far as a micro offer, a challenge. Maybe you've already done this. Maybe you've already done like a 5-day challenge with your email list, or you offered it up to clients in a masterclass. You've already got that content. I'm thinking already about a couple. I did a 7-day challenge back in 2022. I did a 30-day challenge in the summer of 2023. I'm already thinking, how can I just republish that and create a challenge and maybe sell it for like $5, $10. Content's already there. It's already available for people. So a couple things that I want to say too about micro offers before I list off some other examples. You don't have to do everything as a freebie. I talk about this in your business ecosystem, is that it's great to get those freebies to help build up your email list and to build up your funnel. But there's already people right now that are interested in your content, and not everything has to be free. And I know that it takes entrepreneurs a lot of work to come up with all these freebie suggestions, but you could charge $5 for something. You could charge $37 for something. It doesn't have to always be for free. So shift the mindset also from, a $5 offer that I need to have all these like sort of pre-qualifiers, like, oh, I was selling things for 5,000. Just know that this, $5 offer for some people, it won't even be, something that they would flinch over. Okay, going into more suggestions for you. So number 5, you could do an interactive workshop, where they work on content with you and hold the space. So I offer that inside my Aligned AF community membership. In January, we've got some office hours where we're just going to work together on projects. This is a great way for, it's like sort of like a think tank session. We can make it as interactive as possible. I saw a colleague of mine, she is doing a strategy planning time for herself. She booked a hotel room kind of for 24 hours, and she's just going to do her strategy planning and her offer planning for her business for 2024 in a hotel room. But she's also offered up, hey, if you want to be on Voxer today, I'll Voxer you back and forth and we can do our strategy session together. So you can make it kind of an interactive workshop. And again, it could be a very low price point micro offer. All right, going on to a few other ones. Voxer coaching. So Voxer coaching can be really great for you. You could do an upgrade on Voxer. So Voxer is free, but you can also use their paid services. And you could do a broadcast out. This is cool because people would subscribe to this special Voxer coaching. You could do it in a group format, but you don't need, if they respond to you, you don't necessarily need to get like 30 pings back and forth. And not everybody that's in that Voxer coaching package needs to get 30 pings. But meanwhile, they can see kind of all the suggestions from you and all the commentary from other people. So there's a way that you can do that when you upgrade with Voxer. Bundle existing programs. So maybe you've got a small offer here, attach it to a bigger offer. Or again, maybe you already have like a community membership and you offer them like a bundle package, one-on-one coaching, Voxer coaching for 3 months, whatever that looks like. Another suggestion, audit a website or social media. So, offer that out to people. That could be just like a really small little bundle package. If you tie on Voxer coaching for them, like, so maybe it's like, okay, I'll go in and I'll audit your website and then I'll come back with feedback for you. And then if you want to attach an all-day Voxer coaching with it, you can add that onto the package. Live Q&A. On a targeted topic, pre-submitted questions. So that would be one thing I would suggest, is that you would want to have pre-submitted questions if you want to do a live Q&A. So you just let people know, hey, I'm going to be doing office hours. It's a live Q&A time. Come in, but let me know some of your questions beforehand so I can be prepared and that I can just make sure that those get answered for people. It also can be really time efficient, because sometimes when people come on to explain their question, they want to give you all this background, all this context. Most of the time, I don't need all of that. I can just hear the situation and then start going into brainstorming and problem solving mode with you. But again, that will save a lot of time if you've got some pre-submitted questions. And then what's the other one? Printables. So printables are really easy. Checklists, templates, swipe files. I mentioned health coaches. So your recipes, your grocery checklists, any of those things can be really, really useful. So those are some micro offers. I'd love to know from you which one you're going to try out this spring. What can you put together over the next 1 or 2 weeks? I literally just put one out on Instagram this morning. It's a little bundle package where you get 15 minutes of 15-minute coaching session with me, and then all day Voxer coaching. And then I'm also just going to throw in 3 previously recorded masterclasses on skill sets that I believe are really important for entrepreneurs in 2024, like decision making, problem solving. And so you'll just get those in the bundle, $97. Sign up. It's really, really easy to do. Credit card. And if you want to do an e-transfer or a wire, we can also do that too. So I gave some instructions around that. So hopefully that helps. If you have any questions about micro offers, feel free to reach out to me, let me know, and then check out the notes in the caption for some suggestions on where you can go check out some of my freebies and some of my micro offers. Take care, everyone.